What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your weatherman, Liam Kenny. I'm so glad to be back doing another video for you guys. I know in the last video I was telling you how I've been having some technical difficulties. Thankfully, I'm getting all those fixed, and I'm very happy to be back doing a forecast for you guys. You guys might be wondering why I've been doing so many forecasts in this format instead of using my projector. I've gotten a lot of new software on my computer that I've been trying to get really familiar with and learn about that. So from now on, I'm going to be doing a little bit of that, but then alternating back. So I'm trying to, teach myself to use different software and, just try and just teach myself to do what I think I can't do. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over two different things. The first one is I'm going to be going over, pretty much doing an overview of this year's hurricane season, what has already happened, what the predictions are, and what's going on. And then in the second part of this video, I'm going to be doing I guess you could say, a review or an overview of our last tropical storm that just happened in the north, Tropical Storm Fay. So let's jump right into this video. As I said in the first part, I'm going to be going over what's going to be going on during this hurricane season. Obviously, it's already showing to be a very strong and active hurricane season. I'm currently showing you a graphic that is showing what the predictions are from the National Hurricane Center regarding this year's hurricane season. So as you can see, the National Hurricane Center is currently predicting anywhere from 13 to 19 named storms. We usually have an average of 12 hurricanes or 12 storms each year. They're currently saying 6 to 10 hurricanes, anywhere from category 1 to 5, and now they are saying we're going to have 3 to 6 major hurricanes. And what we're talking about major hurricanes, that does mean we're looking at categories 3 or higher, so absolutely catastrophic hurricanes. So if you can remember last hurricane season, I think maybe two very catastrophic hurricanes. One of them being Hurricane Dorian, that absolutely slammed the northeastern Bahamas. I think we had another major hurricane last year. I can't remember exactly what it was. But here is a current graphic of what has already happened this hurricane season. Unfortunately, this is not very updated. As you can see in the top right of this graphic, it says this graphic is updated as of June 10th, and this currently shows you the 3 tropical depressions and storms that we've had so far this hurricane season. Once again, this is as of June 10th. Remember, we had Cristobal, that formed in the southern Gulf of Mexico, kind of made landfall somewhere in Mexico, and then it kind of just went straight up into the northern part of Mexico in the Gulf. Then it headed straight into the middle of the Gulf, became a tropical storm, and then it made landfall, I think maybe as a 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm that was just I think it was actually just right around New Orleans, Louisiana, and then it headed somewhat west into the middle part of the state, went right through Arkansas, Missouri, and then headed up to Wisconsin. So that's Cristobal. And then we had Arthur this year that formed just off the coast of Florida, went way off into the middle of the Atlantic, and then took a turn towards the Carolinas. And I'm not sure if it made landfall or if it was very, very close, but it came very, very close to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And thankfully, after it hit North Carolina, it headed straight out into the middle of the Atlantic and had no more impacts on the U.S. after that. And then our third one was Bertha this year that formed right around Charleston, South Carolina. It was very short-lived. Usually, I think it got named about maybe 35 to 40 minutes right before it made landfall. So it was a very short-lived tropical storm. I think the biggest impacts were in the northeastern part of South Carolina, in places like Conway, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Pawleys Island, Murrells Inlet, Conway, and all the inland parts of Horry County and also Marion County. So once again, we've had several different more storms this year, but once again, this graphic was as of June 10th. And here's a current graphic I'm showing you of the names for this season. As you can see, we've gone through, I think that is 6 names yet. We've gone through Arthur, Bertha, Cristobal, Dolly, Edward, and Faye. So we've already had a very active hurricane season, and if we get another one very, very soon, its name will be Gonzalo, and then Hannah, and then so on and so forth. So now I want to turn all our attention to now Tropical Storm Fay. Once again, this was the first storm this year that had any impacts on the northeastern part of the United States. Here's the current overview of just the overall picture of it. Here is I should have had that graphic somewhere. I don't have it on my phone, which I'm looking at right now, but I'm currently showing you it. This was everything that happened in the southeastern region because of this storm. I remember my grandfather rents a beach house down in Pawleys Island every single 4th of July. And everybody was asking me, Liam, what's the weather? Because I always tell everybody, if you ever have any weather concerns, always come to me because I'm very good with this stuff. And we got rain all week. I unfortunately had to work, so I had to work in all that rain. But it was definitely a good storm. But here's the current track that it took. Once again, if you live in Atlantic City, New Jersey, or any part of New Jersey, you got absolutely slammed. I think it was Chris Warren or Chris Bruin, one of the meteorologists from the Weather Channel, was out reporting live in Atlantic City. Was getting absolutely hammered. Now, if you remember this storm, I'm going to go back to the overview. As you can see, the only part of the storm that really had the biggest area of thunderstorms was the northeastern part, was the northern part of this, and also the eastern. As you can look to the west and the southwest, there was really nothing around that area with this storm. Pretty much all the action with this storm happened on the northern and eastern side of this storm. Now, currently, I'm showing you the enhanced satellite. Excuse me. As you can see, a major cluster of thunderstorms. Once again, that's why Atlantic City, New Jersey, got absolutely slammed. And once again, as I just said, you can see that big cluster of thunderstorms on the southeastern part of that storm. But once again, really nothing on that western side. But here is a current radar. This was an 11 a.m. advisory. I don't remember what day this was, but it was moving north at 12 miles per hour. It had maximum sustained winds around 60 miles per hour, and the pressure was just shy of 1,000 millibars. But you can see all that heavy rain bands coming in to New York City, Philadelphia, into the extreme eastern parts of Pennsylvania, the extreme southern parts of New York State, and then as you can see, the west and southwest part of Connecticut got hit pretty bad. But once again, I think this was the first storm that I think this was the first tropical storm that the Northeast had got in a very long time. So this was definitely a monumental storm. I want to go back to, once again, before I end this video, to the predictions. Once again, the National Hurricane Center, once again, is predicting this season to be pretty much almost as strong as last year's, or even stronger. Once again, 13 to 19 named storms, 6 to 10 of those being hurricanes, and 3 to 6 of those being major hurricanes, ranging from categories 3, 4, and 5. That is the end of my video today. I thank you guys so much for being patient with me during these uncertain times. I hope everyone and their family is staying safe during all this corona stuff and everything going on. I hope it all goes away soon. But going back to Weather Talk, I thank you guys for putting your trust in me once again to bring you bring you guys up to date on the latest storms that we get here, the hurricanes, and everything that involves weather. I'm very happy to be back with you guys and doing my reporting. Trust me, as this season goes along, I will be doing several more videos. If you guys will follow me on Facebook soon, I'll be able to give you guys my login. I'll be doing several Facebook Live videos whenever we have a hurricane, obviously. Some of you that are listening are friends with my dad on Facebook and watch my videos on there. But I have recently just gotten Facebook just for business, and I'm hoping to do some awesome Facebook Live videos this season during hurricane season and bring you guys some awesome footage. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you stay safe and have a great day.